Hey, it's Dave from Doing Things with Dave, and I wanted to share the 6 things that I'm taking with me on my next cruise. Now, my last video, I shared that my next cruise is a big one. It's a 15-day Panama Canal cruise on the Norwegian Joy, and embarkation day is less than 3 weeks away. So let's get into it. So yeah, I'm definitely bringing this full face snorkel. Yeah, I know I look like a dork, but it's one of the best things I've found to go snorkeling. And on my cruise, I've got at least 2 ports that I'm going to try to snorkel at, both in the Mexican Riviera, Puerto Vallarta, and Cabo San Lucas. And maybe, if I'm lucky, I get a third, either in Guatemala or in Costa Rica. So we'll see. But I'm going to pack it because it's got a full face. You can see a lot. It's really cool to explore underwater and have a lot of fun. So, okay, I'm a dork, but whatever. Speaking of underwater, number 2 is my GoPro camera. So this is the GoPro 13. I'm going to bring it. It gets great action shots, underwater shots. And one of the excursions I have planned is in Costa Rica. I'm doing a crocodile safari. So it's going to be up a river. And I figured this is a great way to, get some good shots. And hopefully I don't have to get too close, but we'll see. So next, speaking of cameras, is I've also recently bought a iPhone gimbal. And I'm actually shooting this video using the gimbal. And as you can see, it follows me around a little bit. And I think it's really cool. It's got a lot of cool features. Not just the following and motion control, but it's got a built-in selfie stick so that I can get some higher angles. And I think it'll be kind of neat, especially when you think about this is the Panama Canal. So there's lots of opportunities and places that you want to take pictures and see things. So we'll see. Maybe my videos look really cool, or maybe the dork in me makes more dorky videos. But anyway, that's going to be something I use a lot of. And my iPhone will be my primary camera I take on this trip. So hopefully it's something that is interesting and entertaining. I will be trying to upload daily, both here on YouTube as well as on TikTok. So if you like what you see, maybe give me a follow, and we'll go from there. Okay, now I am bringing a lot of camera stuff, right? So there's a couple things that I need to make sure I also account for, and that's bags. So the first bag I'm bringing is this bag from Hita. It is a dry bag, and I cruise solo, so it's really important for me to kind of have control out of my stuff when I'm going swimming or snorkeling. Again, bringing the dorky mask. So having a dry bag means I don't have to leave my important valuables on the beach. It means I can bring them with me in the water. And obviously I'm not going to bring things that, if they do get wet, are going to get completely ruined. If I'm going to be snorkeling, I'm just going to bring the GoPro. I'm not going to bring my iPhone. But this is a great way to pack a small amount of things and keep them dry and safe. The other thing I'm going to bring is my man purse. Yeah, it's a fanny pack, or it's a crossbody bag. I started using one on my last cruise, the cruise I did to the Western Caribbean, and I really liked how convenient it was, how simple it was to have everything right here. So I got a slightly bigger one than my last time. It's got a couple of zippered pockets to keep everything hopefully secure, but I love the fact of having it right with me. Even on the ship, like if I'm carrying stuff around, having this just is a nice way to put it all in one place. It does fit in my dry bag, so it's something that I think will be really useful for me as I'm spending the days documenting what I do and enjoying it and living my best life on this bucket cruise. Something else I'm bringing, speaking of a bucket cruise and why I think it's so kind of neat to try to document everything, is I'm going to bring my Garmin. Now, this is a Forerunner 935. Back in the day, I used to do a lot of triathlon, a lot of swimming, biking, and running. So having something that's got long battery life and a great GPS is something that's super cool. Now, I have an Apple Watch. I think it's a piece of junk. I mean, it's really cool tech, but it doesn't last very long. I have to recharge it every day. The GPS isn't very good. So especially on the Panama Canal crossing day, I'm going to wear my garment and I'm going to set the GPS and I'm going to let it run. I think it'll be a cool thing to upload once the day is done, once we finally dock in Panama City, to see how long it took, how far we went, any elevation changes, anything that's cool. Plus, it's a neat sort of point in time, proving I was here memento. So looking forward to doing that. Okay, so that's 6 things that I'm bringing that are super important. If you've got 6 things or 1 thing or 2 things that you think are super important for your cruise, drop a comment below. There's one last thing I'll throw out. I am bringing, to make sure I account for the fact that I'm going, well, where it might rain a lot, is a lightweight rain jacket. This is a Patagonia one. What I like about it is I can pack it up really small. It fits inside of its pocket, and that just makes carrying it more easily. I can put it in my man purse, my crossbody bag, my fanny pack, and in the event we get a rain shower, boom, I can keep myself a little dry. So that's what I'm going to do. I hope you liked this video. If you did, drop a comment below. Give me a follow. Talk to you soon.